Hi YouTube. So I have been looking on the internet for anytime I enter a new period in life or a new stage in life, I love to look at I love to Google search and just like do a deep dive into the YouTube world and to see if there are any videos kind of addressing like what I might be feeling at any particular time. And it has inspired me to start this series called The Forgotten Years. And what I'd love to consider or call the forgotten years in a woman's life is age 36 to 40. I will even say age 36 to 43. And the reason I call these the forgotten years is that there's a lot of emphasis on women based on where they are reproductively. So, ages 12 or whenever you start your menstrual cycle to about age 35 to when your menstrual cycle is considered geriatric. There's a lot of emphasis on get your partner by the time you're 35, have your babies by the time you're 35. And although that is slowly changing in like this world's trajectory with the advent of freezing your eggs and women finding alternatives to kind of trick their biological clock, there are there's a lot of emphasis in those years, and then there's the focus on women when they hit perimenopause, which I consider, women are hitting perimenopause really early in their life, but I think for the general public, it's 10 years before you start menopause. So the average age of women starting menopause is about 52, and 10 years before that would be 42. So now you can see why I entitled my series The Forgotten Years, because from age 36 to age 42 and 43, it's like, what should women be doing, right? It's like, what should you really be doing? And I want women from the ages of 36 to 42 to look at those years as the amazing years. And I look forward to entering and being in this age group, because all the pressure to find a husband is kind of gone, right? And I know someone would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sad for this to be over. But the truth is, like, once society can just tell you it's over for you, you don't have to you don't have to be like desperate for marriage or anything like that. I feel like it's a big burden reliever, number one. Number two, age 36 to 42, look on any website, it is a woman's horniest phase. That's when a woman feels like has the highest sex drive. It's ironic, right? Because like I know when I was in my early 20s, I definitely, my drive was there, but it was really if my partner wanted it, not really like me wanting it or me really initiating it. Like mid 20s is when things kind of start getting there. And I have so many friends that tell me that, when they're in their mid to late 30s and early 40s, is when all of the hormones go crazy, like really wanting and desiring sex. And the thing is, it's nature's way of kind of like telling you your eggs are dwindling, so I need you to speed it up, right? So that whole increased sexual desire happens before perimenopause. And then the other thing is that your eggs are diminishing, your AMH level is going down. So that means you can start having a lot more fun sexually and not always having to run to the clinic to take care of an unwanted child. So, and it's also like when your career's at its best, You've learned from your mistakes of your early 20s and your 20s in general and early 30s, so you learn to be so much more patient, less bratty. You can really tap into your femininity at this age because naturally testosterone actually goes down for women as they age, which is why there are women related diseases. But if a woman can learn to like not use that decline in testosterone as being bitter and really embrace her femininity, you're actually way more feminine by definition because you have more estrogen than a woman in 35 and younger. So I say all of that to say ages 36 to 42 should really be a super hyper focus on yourself and how to stave off perimenopause. Even though I know as women we all really look forward to the day that we stop our menstrual cycle, getting into menopause is really something that lasts 10 plus years and it's really miserable from what I hear. So the goal is to enter menopause with so many vitamins and so much self-care prior to perimenopause, that crucial year, those crucial years of age 36 to 42, that as you enter menopause, you're not just fighting symptoms, you're like aging gracefully. Like I know me, when I envision myself aging gracefully, I want to be that woman that has beautiful, super long, natural gray hair and no wrinkles. So I will continue part 2 of this series to kind of talk about like supplements that I think women should use and also ritual techniques, crystals, and prayer that women should start doing to tap super into their femininity during the forgotten years. So if you like this content, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much. Bye.